Hello, we're here with Patrick Krisak, who is the Director of Parish Training and Support in the Office for Lifelong Faith Formation and Parish Support. Did I get that right, Patrick?
You did, in the Secretariat for the new Evangelization.
Okay, I can't even imagine what your business card looks like. But thank you for being with us today. Patrick, we hear a lot about the new evangelization, and this is right up your alley. Tell us about it.
The new evangelization is our mission as a church to evangelize, but specifically to evangelize people who are already baptized Catholics, who have already heard the message of the gospel. Because to talk about new evangelization, I think first we have to talk about what's evangelization.
Exactly.
So,
why aren't we just evangelizing?
We are, and we need to continue doing that.
Okay.
But we have a special call for the new evangelization as well. So evangelize, I think people get frightened when they hear that word. They think, oh, are we evangelicals or something that we're not, or are we going to proselytize? But no, it's about proposing the gospel. And that's what the word evangelize means. It comes from a Greek word for gospel, which of course is the good news of Jesus Christ.
Right.
So when we evangelize, we just want to share the good news of Jesus Christ that we've received with other people.
Okay,
and
so now the new part.
Yes, the new part. There are plenty of people who've heard about Jesus, but for whatever reason, the way they heard about it wasn't necessarily compelling to them. There are many baptized Catholics we know, unfortunately, who aren't in the pews with us and aren't feeling a closeness or a relationship with Christ, in particular through his church. So the new evangelization is specifically for already baptized Catholics to hear the gospel message again, and it's our job to figure out how we can propose it in a way that they're going to find compelling. I love what Father Barron says about Vatican II, because I think Vatican II is the council for the new evangelization. He says it was not about the modernization of the church, it's about the Christification of the world. So we know we have a modern world, so how are we going to bring Christ to them in a way that people are going to appreciate and to understand and to really feel and be attracted to?
Is this where the new comes in, new methods, new ardor?
That's right.
Okay.
So, as I said, I think there's a history going back to the Second Vatican Council. After that council, which Pope John the 23rd called, Pope Paul VI wrote a document called Evangelization in the Modern World. And I think that's what we're trying to do. And it was Pope John Paul II, Saint John Paul II, I should say now, who proposed new ardor, new methods, new expressions. He called specifically for new evangelization. And then we use as a document a talk that Pope Benedict gave that lays out the how of the new evangelization. Pope John Paul II called for it. Pope Benedict laid out how we're supposed to go do it in a document called Building a Civilization of Love, Teaching the Art of Living.
Wonderful.
And then I think we have in Pope Francis an example of living out what it means to be a new evangelist. I think everyone finds him compelling and fascinating and interesting. They want to be with him. And we need to propose the gospel in a way that makes people want to be with us and see Christ in us and want to be with Christ.
Want to be with Christ. Alrighty. Can you stay? We have some more questions. Can you stay around?
Certainly, yes.
Alrighty. Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you
for visiting disciplesinmission.com.